trying your best to make your stay here at OVW relevant because in the last, how long have you been here? 75 years? It hasn't been.
Wow.
So if there's anything this great, fine, wonderful heavyweight champion can do for you, you just let me know because I know your career needs it more than most.
You know what? You may have a point. Because I've done a lot of thinking. I've done a whole hell of a lot of thinking.
Don't hurt yourself.
Because if, let's just say, right here in front of all these people, we start to fight right here in front of everybody.
Oh, yeah?
And you beat my ass all over Davis Arena.
That's probably what would happen.
But you know what? What did you actually do, Mike? You beat up some old guy who could never get it done, right? What would that prove? It wouldn't prove a damn thing. But then, but Mikey, then I got to thinking, if I beat you, not only do you lose that OVW heavyweight title, you get a pay cut, you lose the power of fear that you have over a lot of these guys in that locker room because they see that you can be beat. You may be part machine, but you're still a man. So you can be beat. But other than that, the biggest thing that I take from you will be your dignity. Because you have to go home without that belt, knowing that every time I walk through that curtain, you got beat by some old guy who could never get it done. So I tell you what, just for the fun of it, why don't next week at this big special Valentine's Day show we're gonna have, why don't you show up with that little belt and you let me break your heart and take it from you?
Whoa.
Are you saying, Randy Rowe, are you saying you want to be my Valentine?
All day long.
Welcome to this St. Valentine's Day weekend edition of Ohio Valley Wrestling. Randy Royal comes to the ring tonight saying he has a date with destiny. Royal will love nothing more than to leave here tonight with the one championship he's never won in OVW, the heavyweight title.
Oh my goodness, Gilbert, nearly 20 years into this company for Randall Royal. He's the most respected man in the locker room. Could he be the one to finally end the chaos of this man right there?
Michael Hayes returned to Ohio Valley Wrestling in July, and week after week he's become more unpredictable, more dangerous.
You're right, Gilbert. He has become unpredictable and dangerous, but what Hayes is a warrior. He's a soldier, and he never goes into battle without a plan or a strategy.
It's a big fight night, ladies and gentlemen. Gilbert Corsi alongside our guest contributor Mike Lissette and Josh Ashcraft. Let's go to Brittany DeVore for the introduction.
The following contest is for your OVW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in tonight at 221 pounds, Randy Royal. And his opponent, he is the current OVW Heavyweight Champion from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in tonight at 225 pounds, Michael Hayes.
Last week we had that OVW State of the Union by Michael Hayes, and it was interrupted by Randy Royal. Lissette, you talked about Royal being one of the most respected guys in the OVW locker room. What he says, people believe. And last week, Randy Royal told Michael Hayes that he would not only take his title, tonight he would take his pride.
What a moment if he could do it. The only belt he hasn't won, the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
Randy Royal has been around in OVW since as long as I can remember, and that man, he's got his eyes set on something that's eluded him his whole career.
Last time Randy Royal competed for the OVW heavyweight title on Ohio Valley Wrestling Television was in November of 2016, OVW 900, and that was a heartbreaking night for Royal. He thought he'd won it all, but a controversial call by a referee took the title, ripped it away from his grasp. That night has haunted him for now more than 15 months, Mike Lissette.
Certainly an unfortunate break, but he has an opportunity to exercise those demons.
Speaking of demons, what's going on in the warped mind of Michael Hayes? You talked about it. Every time he steps into the ring, Josh Ashcraft, this is war, and Hayes never goes into battle without a strategy. What does Randy Royal need to watch out for? What does he need to know?
He needs to watch out for that right there, Gilbert. I don't know if the camera completely caught it. Hayes went to palm Royal in the face and got him right in the eye. And if you've ever been poked in the eye, you know how bad it is.
Lissette, this isn't going to be a fair fight. Hayes is the kind of competitor who's never met a rule that he didn't want to break.
No, certainly about that, but I'll tell you what, Randy Royal is also a guy that can get down and dirty. You got to factor that in.
Well, whether or not he can get down and dirty, Lissette, is he as dirty as Michael Hayes? Mike has studied under some of the best minds in the business, and frankly, I don't know if Royal has what it takes.
Royal hits hard on the outside of the ring, and this is where Hayes thrives, using everything around him in Davis Arena as a weapon.
As well he should. I mean, he's the champion. Again, I've said it time and time before on these broadcasts. Randy has to beat Mike, not the other way around.
And Royal knows that. Royal knows that the champion's advantage lies with Michael Hayes, and so does Michael Hayes. And he's shown before that he's not afraid to exploit it, Lissette.
Oh, absolutely not. We've seen him use those kind of methods against Houdini. We've seen him use it against Bud Dwight. Michael Hayes will do whatever it takes to hold on to that title. Look out here.
Again, but Randy Royal is a different kind of competitor. This is a battle-tested ring veteran. And let's be clear, Royal's a member of the Bad Boys Club for a reason. He's not afraid to get down and get dirty.
And Gilbert, I just want to point out that's exposed concrete right now. This exposed concrete right now.
Could be very bad.
Could Hayes be setting him up for a pile driver on the concrete?
That's a banned maneuver here. And this is not an Anarchy Rules match. This is not no DQ. And Hayes, the small of Hayes' spine, hits on the apron, the hardest part of the ring where all the steel and the boards come together. Hold on, we got company at the broadcast booth. Look out, guys.
You can hear the thud against the table.
Yeah, Royal's not afraid to get down and get dirty. He is a member of the Bad Boys Club.
Hayes throwing shots right into the midsection of Royal, trying to knock the wind out of him as he runs him into the desk here.
Referee showing a little bit of leniency, realizing what's at stake here. Again,
look out!
Was that you? Who? Randy Royal knows that he's going to have to lay it all on the line. He can't leave anything in reserve, nothing in his back pocket, Josh.
Randy Royal just cheated. The referee should disqualify him. Throw this match. Yes, I'm serious.
Are you complaining about cheating?
Of course I'm complaining about cheating. That man's the champion. You can't do that to him.
Well, the champion is in trouble here. A knee lift jacks the jaw of Hayes, followed up with a neck breaker here. The flurry of offense floats over our first cover of the night, and Randy Royal can only find two.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
You dream of winning championships and entertaining crowds in the world of professional wrestling? If you want to be the best, you've got to be trained by the best. Ohio Valley Wrestling has been called the Harvard of pro wrestling. Be the next pro wrestling superstar. Apply at ovwrestling.com. Click on training. Begin living your dreams today. Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
You're back here in Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road. The OVW Heavyweight Championship is on the line here. Randy Royal trying to fulfill his destiny, challenging Michael Hayes.
You were talking about before the break that he's not giving up. He's had health issues. Oh, well, you want to talk about health issues? Don't bring up health issues when someone like Michael Hayes, who gave everything that he could, is in that ring. I don't want to hear it.
2 heart attacks for Randy Royal in 2012. He died on the table, shocked back to life, out of the ring for a year, a grueling physical therapy, heart conditioning. Many doctors, cover here as Royal's in trouble. Many doctors said that Royal would never wrestle again.
Yep.
It was amazing that he got again in trouble. Amazing he got cleared, Lissette.
A lesser man definitely would have given up. Here's another cover. And you're seeing the frustration, I think, from Michael Hayes. He cannot put Royal down.
You know, that's the thing. He doesn't need to worry about putting Royal down. He could walk out of here right now, but that's the kind of champion Michael Hayes is. Michael Hayes is in it for the long haul. He's in it for the fight to prove that he's the best.
If you ask me, you talk about those health challenges for Randy Royal. He came back in better conditioning than he'd ever been in his entire life.
What's going on here?
And if you could only get a window into Michael Hayes' head, he has come to ringside. I don't know what he's looking for, Josh.
You know, that's the thing. Hayes has a strategy. Whatever he's looking for is going to be exactly where he needs it to be. Mike came in here with a plan, and I see what that plan is.
Look, majority owner Dean Hill is bringing back the hardcore division here in OVW, calling it Anarchy Rules. This is not an Anarchy Rules match.
Hey, wait a minute. Look at this.
Why is Jesse Bell in the ring?
Jesse Bell is stopping Hayes from getting disqualified. Roll up here. Shoulders on the mat. Is Royal going to do it?
I've never been so happy for a kick out in my entire life, Gilbert.
Just a half a second away was Randy Royal from becoming the heavyweight champion.
That could be it. That could be it.
Hayes is on top.
How did he kick out of that? You know, this match should have been thrown out the minute that Jesse Bell interfered in the match. She got in the ring.
And what about Michael Hayes using the chair? What do you think about that? This isn't Anarchy Rules.
I didn't see anything wrong with it.
Of course you didn't.
Why would I?
If you're going to be a broadcaster, Josh, you got to call it down the middle.
Hey, I'm calling it down the middle, okay?
Hayes now taunting Randy Royal.
Oh, no!
Mustard gas and roses.
That's it. It's all over but the crying for Royal.
Oh, no.
That paralyzing maneuver where the lights slowly go out and the strength fades from your limbs.
This is a nerve hold, Gilbert. 2 fingers go under the tongue, press down on the nerve while the thumb is pushing up from the bottom. This is what puts you out.
And listen to that proverbial 12th man, the OVW faithful in Davis Arena, beginning to rally now behind the challenger.
Yeah, the fans have powered Royal back to his feet, and he gets to the rope.
Smart move by Randy, because it's going to force Hayes to break.
Referee needs to get Randy Royal back in the ring.
Oh!
Seriously?
Like I said, the Bad Boys Club's not afraid to break a few rules.
That should be a DQ.
Hold on here. He plants him. This could be royal treatment.
No. Come on, Mike.
New champion, Randy Royal!
No!
And new OVW Heavyweight Champion, Randy Royal!
Randy Royal is the new OVW Heavyweight Champion!
No!
Yes!
A shock and celebration in Davis Arena tonight.
This is a travesty. This is not right. This should not stand. He had to cheat to beat him.
Randy Royal is now the king of the castle here in Davis Arena, and the locker room is cleared because Royal made good on his word. He has ended the chaos, the chaotic reign of Michael Hayes. And on this Valentine's Day weekend, Mike Lissette, I gotta say, I love it. And an attaboy from our majority owner, Dean Hill.
If that's not favoritism, I don't know what is.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new heavyweight champion, Randy Royal.
Randy Royal came into the night saying that he had a date with destiny tonight with the heavyweight championship over his shoulder. That destiny has been fulfilled.
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Now with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, I'm gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night.
Jarvis Family Medical is Louisville's first comprehensive medical practice, specializing in well child and adult care physicals, chronic illnesses, and allergy testing. All health insurance is accepted. Call or go online to make an appointment.
Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
Following contest is for your OVW Television Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, Kevin Giza.
A wave of joy has swept through Davis Arena tonight. Breaking news on social media. We have a new OVW heavyweight champion in Randy Royal.
And his opponent, he is your current OVW Television Champion, Logan James.
So already one title change tonight. Could we see another in this match?
We have 3 championship bouts scheduled tonight on Ohio Valley Wrestling Television. And in football, I say all the time, it's any given Sunday, but in pro wrestling, it is any given night, and it only takes 3 seconds. Kind of interesting pairing here, though, guys, because Logan James and Kevin Giza are actually good friends backstage.
Well, and that's the thing, Gilbert. When you're really, really good friends with somebody that you're about to get into the ring with, you know everything about them. You know all of their go-tos. You know what they like to do, and it's easy to predict and get around whatever they're trying to throw at you.
Ashcraft, what would you know about facing a friend? You don't have any friends.
Well
Exactly.
done, Mikey. Well done.
There's a point to that, Lisette. I have associates, not friends, so that no one knows my weaknesses, unlike you.
Who are you associated with right now?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would. Hold on. And case in point, Josh, exactly what you're saying is proving true as Giza quickly goes to a small package like roll-up on LJ. I mean, these guys are workout buddies. They're training partners.
Wait, can we mark this in the history books? You told me I was right again?
You always make a point of pointing out when someone says you're right. It doesn't happen very often, but it has happened before.
But friendship is thrown out the window in the chase for the title. You know, speaking of the television title, last week Logan James accepted the challenge of the real deal Randall Floyd. He is slated to face Floyd for the television championship inside a 15-foot-high steel cage March 3rd at the Saturday Night Special.
Well, let me ask you something, Gilbert. You just said it best. He's slated to face him. We're seeing Kevin Giza out here, his tag team partner, Adam Slade. What do you think is going to happen with the relationship between the two of them if Giza is able to dethrone LJ tonight?
We've seen people be the television champion and still compete in a tag team. The bigger question is if Giza becomes the television champion tonight, what does that do for the cage match at the Saturday Night Special? I think that majority owner Dean Hill is going to have to make a decision.
That would be very interesting. Look at this move here. Oh!
Does that cage match become a triple threat? Because LJ would be entitled to a rematch.
I'll tell you one thing about LJ, though. He has never shied away from a fight. I mean, you talk about the fight coming up with Floyd, the cage match. This fight, he competed last week. He is a fighting champion. There is no doubt about that.
These two guys are wrestling like two young superstars who know each other well. And let's not go and put the cart before the horse here. Logan James did not plan to come in here tonight and leave without the television championship.
Well, I mean, no. Your champion should never walk into a show expecting to lose a belt. They should always walk in thinking that they're going to retain their championship because that's why they're the best.
I think the whole course of this match just changed. You saw that a handshake attempt and the shot there from Kevin Giza. This is about championships right now. It's not about friendships.
Competition can breed contempt as Giza connects with the springboard dropkick that sends the champion to the floor. James is in trouble, and Giza looks like he may be throwing caution to the wind.
Whoa!
Tope! And Giza connects on the floor.
Oh, that's usually a move that Logan James tries. He gets a taste of his own medicine.
Well, you know, that's stupid. That was just one of the stupidest
That is not
things.
stupid.
That was very stupid for Giza to do. He could have blown out a trap. He could have landed weird. He could have hurt his neck. Why would he take chances?
You only get one chance, man.
Case in point, he took a chance charging at Logan James.
Oh.
LJ just threw him like it was nothing.
A sickening thud on the floor here. That was the sound of Kevin Giza's spine collapsing on that thin mat.
Why is that sickening to you? That's like music to my ears.
Because you can almost hear the jarring of the spine and the kidneys and the liver.
Thank you, Mike.
The
I
human
appreciate
body
that.
is not supposed to make that kind of noise, guys.
Thank you, Gilbert. That's why it's sickening.
You say tomato, I say refrigerator. Same thing.
Perhaps LJ was going to go
Wait
a
a minute.
Oh, this got German suplex to the floor.
No.
LJ's hanging on for dear life here. That could be career ending. Giza's not wrestling like these two are friends anymore.
As well he shouldn't if he really wants to be the best. Look at that moonsault from LJ.
Asahi style. High risk, big reward for the television champion.
But you can't pin the man on the floor, Gilbert.
You can pin him now.
You're giving him too much time.
The leg is hooked. The champion can only find it two.
I'll tell you, we talk about the high-flying ability of Logan James, but we also saw earlier in this match his strength. This young fella has every kind of gift that you need to succeed in this business.
Did you just say fella?
I did.
What does the matter
I've
with
been
you?
hanging out with you too much.
That's not in my verbal lexicon.
What is this, 1803? What's the matter with you?
You call people bitter betties and everything like that. I mean, it's just, you rub off on me.
Gilbert, in your defense, I've never heard
I
that.
don't know what you were talking about here, Mike Lissette.
For the only time in your life, I'm coming to your defense, Gilbert. I've never heard him say that, Lissette.
Oh! Wow.
That hurt.
Whiplash effect for Kevin Giza.
Giza ducks the short super kick right into a power bomb.
I thought Giza would be seeing stars after his cranium bounced off the canvas, but that was like a wake-up call for the challenger here. A flurry from Giza, the champion, with the wherewithal to know where he's at inside the ring at all times.
That is just adrenaline. That is just pure instinct.
The roll-up. Giza with the roll-up now. Shoulders on the mat.
LJ showing a little bit more, I don't want to say a little more violence to him, but everything he's doing looked like it had a little bit more impact behind it, but that curb stomp could be it.
Giza's in control again. The champion's in trouble, and this has been the epitome of a seesaw matchup, guys.
Well, you mentioned a much more aggressive Logan James. I think he understands what it takes to keep that championship. It's one thing to get it. It's another thing to retain.
Yeah, when you are a champion, there is always a bullseye on your back.
There is never an off night for the champion.
Hey, wait a minute.
We got company is here at ringside. That's Randall Floyd, and Floyd just knocked Giza off the top rope. And I'm not sure if LJ, I know the referee didn't see it, and I'm not sure if LJ did, but the question is why would Floyd come interfere on LJ's behalf?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Well, now wait a second. It does if you think about it.
Mid-air switch into the frog splash. Answers to these questions to come later. Right now, we know have a winner.
Your winner, and still OVW Television Champion, Logan James.
Well, a victory for Logan James, but Randall Floyd with the assist, and I'm wondering why. Why would Randall Floyd do that?
Congratulations, Logan James, on your big victory. I see you couldn't have handled it yourself, so I had to I had to do what I had to do there. See, Logan James, I'm going to make sure that you have that belt come March 3rd. Because March 3rd, me and you in a steel cage match, buddy, there's going to be nowhere to go. And that belt's coming back home, right where it belongs, with me. Why wait?
15 feet of unforgiving mesh steel. It's where careers are defined. They are made and they are ended. It is the last chapter between Floyd and LJ, and it's happening at the Saturday Night Special.
Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show. I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Now with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night. Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
Following contest is for your OVW Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, Tori Payne.
You know, Tori Payne's been bringing the pain week after week to Jay Lee, but one way or another, by hook or by crook, the women's champion has been able to retain her title.
You gotta wonder if Jay Lee's luck, though, is gonna run out tonight. We've already seen one title change.
And her opponent, accompanied to the ring by your OVW Southern Tag Team Champion, the production. She is your OVW Women's Champion, Jay Lee.
And many say the reason that Jay Lee is still the women's champion is because of the entourage that she surrounds herself with, Josh.
Yeah, you know, that's no way for a champion to behave. A champion should be able to do anything on their own. You know, I never surrounded myself with a group of mooks like this.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You know, I was always around people that, like, you know, had ability and talent and all that kind of stuff.
I will tell you that. You always surrounded yourself with people who were a whole lot better than you.
Hey, yeah, I did. Hey, wait a minute.
Our third title match on this 965th edition of Ohio Valley Wrestling, the night that Randy Royal achieved his dreams, fulfilled his destiny, and became the OVW Heavyweight Champion.
You talk about emotion, Gilbert. The entire locker room spilled out. You could see the joy in everyone's faces. They know what it means to him, and they know what it means to the entire business of OVW.
You know, I think the joy in that celebration was...
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this again.
Seriously?
Here's what I mean about the entourage on the outside of the ring.
Yes!
Wait a minute.
Well, that's a game changer.
Hey, wait, she can't throw them out.
Difference maker. The referee is tossed. The entourage, and now the makeup artist is going to have to do it on her own. Swinging neck breaker.
How is that fair, Gilbert?
Leg is hooked here. Tori can only find a 2. Back to your point, Mike Lizetta, I think the celebration from the locker room is twofold. One, again, Randy Royal, one of the most respected men, if not the most respected guy in the OVW locker room. So it's a show of support. It's a show of appreciation. But also, I just think that Guys are genuinely happy that the chaotic reign of Michael Hayes is over.
I'm happy about it, I'll tell you that much. How you
I'm
feeling,
not.
Josh?
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Tori looked like she was going for the painkiller, but to answer your question, I'm not. I'm not happy about it. Why does anybody care how I feel? Or how Mike feels?
Well, here comes Jay Lee, and she got her belt.
Champion's advantage.
Jay Lee realized she was in trouble. Looks like she was going to run for the back or at least try and take the count out. Tori Payne realizes that another count out victory not going to give her the title.
Ladies brawling on the floor here. Referee's up to 7.
Yeah, they got to go. And Jay Lee's gone.
Referee's back up to 8.
There goes Tori.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a double count out. The OVW Women's title does not change hands. So still your OVW Women's Champion, Jay Lee.
Oh, goodness.
And once again, Tori Payne brought the pain, but that punishment was not enough.
Jarvis Family Medical uses cosmetic treatments to make you feel beautiful. On Wednesdays, walk in for cosmetic injections, fillers, aromatherapy, hydrofacial, or even IV hydration. Jarvis Family Medical, for a healthier, better you.
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Now with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Randall Lloyd.
Welcome back to Ohio Valley Wrestling. There is a man that is proud of himself getting involved earlier the night in Logan James's match. We're wondering why. We found out the answer. He wants Logan James to keep the title so that he can have his hands on him at the Saturday night special.
Well, of course.
His opponent, Adam Slade.
You look at a guy like Randall Floyd, he has champion written all over him. He has from his very first day he stepped foot into OVW. But then you take a guy like Adam Slade, running victory laps, calling everybody baby girl. What is with this guy?
Why do you take the fun out of just about everything in life? Just enjoy the moment, man. It's very zen.
I'd be enjoying the moment a whole lot better if Michael Hayes were still our Ohio Valley Wrestling heavyweight champion. But
he's not.
You're right, he's not. And it was a travesty and a miscarriage of justice. But right now in the ring, we've got the real deal Randall Floyd taking on Adam Slade, former OVW Tag Team Champion.
And I'll tell you what, over the last couple weeks since losing that TV title, Randall Floyd has had a mean streak that I haven't seen before. He's a little bit more cocky. He's a little bit more arrogant.
And as well he should be. I mean, look at the guy, Lisette. If you looked like him, you'd be quote-unquote arrogant too. He's got the swagger. He's got the look. He has the athletic ability. He's going to go far in this business. What are you ever going to do?
All right, well, I certainly didn't go 95-5 in college like Floyd did, but I'll tell you what, I don't cheat like Floyd did, and we've seen that his tactics over the last couple of months on his way to the top here in OVW.
Again, I've said it a million times, and I'll say it again. One of the greatest minds in the business said, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
It's funny you didn't have that attitude earlier tonight when Randy Royal won the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, because that wasn't fair. He cheated.
Okay.
He cheated to win the belt.
All righty, back to the action here. Adam Slade trying to get out of the way of Floyd. A nice arm drag takedown.
Deep Japanese arm drag from Slade, and another one putting Floyd right onto the mat.
Adam Slade's a little bit out there, but there's no denying his skill and his athleticism, and right now he has a chance for the win here.
Wait a second. Butterfly suplex, went for the cover, couldn't get a 3 off of it, but a close 2. I think he might have stunned Floyd. What? Now, see, this is just stupid.
Paying homage to HBK, but he missed the sweet chin music, and he goes right into that. A vicious German suplex by the former TV champion.
Adam Slade's head bounced off the mat like a Super Bowl, and Floyd's now coming over to pick the bones of him. Handful of hair here pulling him up.
Yeah, definitely the complexion of the match changed with that one mistake by Slade. This is where Randall Floyd is most dangerous, when he's got a guy on the floor. He knows how to induce punishment.
Now, the mistake that Adam Slade made was signing the contract to face Randall Floyd tonight. And Floyd is not in a good mood since losing that OVW Television Championship. Wait a second.
There's another cover and another 2 count. Slade barely kicking out, but you get the feeling that Slade does not have much left.
Well, you know, going against somebody like Randall Floyd, who just seems to have an endless gas tank, just fuel to go for days and days, it doesn't surprise me that he's trying to wear out Adam Slade. He's trying to grind him down.
And he's choking him. He's choking him.
He's using the ring to his advantage. He's being smart.
Warning Randall Floyd.
But why? That's the real question. I mean, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he'll get disqualified, but he broke beforehand. I mean, he didn't even let the ref count. Wait a second. Joining us back at the broadcast booth, unfortunately, Gilbert Corsi. Where have you been?
You know, I'm real good friends with Randy Royal. I've been here for many years here in OVW. And yeah, I went backstage and I wanted to congratulate my friend in person. But I also saw a furious and irate and seething Michael Hayes. Gotta say, my smile got even bigger.
You know, that's a horrible thing for you to say. You know, I've been around OVW for quite a while, Gilbert. I think a little bit longer than you. I'm friends with both of them, but, you know, the way that Royal won the belt was just disgraceful.
Up, out, and over. It carried Floyd all the way to the floor, and the real deal's got a problem here.
Wow.
Floyd is slated to face LJ at the Saturday Night Special, March the 3rd, inside a steel cage. And, you know, wins and losses carry momentum into matches. Floyd certainly doesn't want to lose it here with Slade.
Oh, my goodness. Right to the head.
The Winter Soldier just got hit with a winter storm.
He just took a European uppercut right to the temple, and I don't think Slade will be the same after that.
Olympic slam. That's the setup for that inverted crab. Look at the knee placed perfectly in the middle of the spine. The human body is not supposed to bend like that. Adam Slade is in the middle of the ring.
Knee right between the shoulder blades.
Guys, he may be out.
Your winner via knockout, Randall Floyd.
What kind of emphatic statement was that?
Giza running out here to check on his tag team partner.
Remember that Floyd knocked Giza off the top rope earlier tonight when he was in a match with LJ.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, now this is just an attack.
Floyd earlier tonight again he did interfere in the television title match.
That was uncalled for.
Floyd is heading for high ground right now, but there'll be nowhere to run, nowhere to hide when he's locked inside a 15-foot high steel cage, March 3rd at the Saturday Night Special.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome back into Davis Arena, ladies and gentlemen. 4400 Shepherdsville Road. Gilbert Corsi alongside our special guest contributor, Mike Lissette, and the Easton villain, Josh Ashcraft. The celebration continues backstage. Champagne, balloons, Randy Royal, the OVW heavyweight champion. What a great feeling. A breath of fresh air in Davis Arena tonight, Mike Lissette.
Number one, happy for Royal. Number two, the reign of chaos is over.
And now we are pressing our way squarely toward the Saturday night special, March 3rd, right here in Davis Arena. The television title is going to be on the line in a steel cage match. LJ and Floyd, and Josh, you know better than most that the cage changes the game.
Cage changes the game. That cage will rip and shred and skin. It's one of the most devious and destructive environments you can be put into. Trust me.
It's the final chapter between the Real Deal and the River City Dragon. Hey, this also just signed by majority owner Dean Hill. Jay Lee is not going to have anywhere to run at the Saturday night special. She will face Tori Payne in a lumberjill match for the OVW Women's Championship.
I think that's a first here in Ohio Valley Wrestling, Gilbert. I've never seen it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, never miss your opportunity to see OVW action live. Saturday night special going down March the 3rd, right here in Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road. We'll see you at 7:30 on Saturday night.
And now, the OVW Rewind of the Week.
Nance Ingwinya Mabagitsi Baba. Ingwinyama Bara.
This OVW Rewind is brought to you by Premier Sign and Display in Louisville, where the goal is to do the right thing every time. OVW and Premier Sign and Display, an unbeatable tag team.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Quiet on the set, you idiots! Quiet on the set. You're probably wondering what I'm doing out here other than being a major star. Well, you see, since I no longer have business with Cardinal, because if he touches me, he will be sued and he will be jobless and then he'll be homeless because of the contract he signed. I heard we're having ourselves a tournament for this new Anarchy Championship. And if you know me, you know that I'm all about anarchy. So soon, not only will I have this contract that says I'm smarter than Cardinal, but I'll have a belt around my waist that says I'm more hardcore than anybody else in that locker room. And scene!
Well, majority owner Dean Hill has reignited the OVW Hardcore division, and this is a qualifying match for the Anarchy title.
Why do we keep giving him a microphone?
Because I'd rather listen to DL3 than be anywhere near this guy. Part man, part demon. Here comes Satan's favorite sinner.
And his opponent, Amon.
You know, I just realized that heavy chain is all legal in an Anarchy Rules match.
Ooh. It seems like a match tailor-made for Amon.
Well, last week, ladies and gentlemen, Zoe and Tony Gunn were the first to qualify for the Anarchy title tournament. This is triple threat rules. And here comes a guy with an axe to grind, no pun intended.
And the next opponent, Billy O!
Here are a couple of guys that have some history, Gilbert. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, Billy O and Amon, former tag team partners before Amon was possessed. When we used to call Amon Reverend Stu, and it's still surprising week after week to see the shocking change in Stu to Amon.
He's created just such destruction and such evil. To think that Houdini's now a part of it.
Neckbreaker with the chain. That's it.
Oh! Ow! Uh-oh.
He's not very bright.
DL3's like a fly, I gotta say. You know that annoying fly that just buzzes around your head when you're at a picnic?
Oh!
Did you hear that?
That sounded like a 45 going off in the Davis Arena.
And Amon just turned around.
I
He
heard
didn't
it,
phase him at all.
But he didn't feel it. And look at this.
Chop block. And DL3, is he trying to form some sort of partnership?
A common enemy.
You know, normally I don't agree with DL3, but I think they're onto something here.
Ow.
Where's Dr. Ted when you need him? Amon could have a concussion. Wait, can demons get concussions?
Why are you asking him?
Oh, come
Ow.
on. That was stupid.
Yep, first not to take that.
Well, Billy Ocean's just hit the bottom of the pool.
Yeah,
and
and here's why it was dumb, because that man is still standing.
DL3 made a mistake by turning his back on Amon.
Oh.
And I think that back might be wrecked.
And this is Anarchy, ladies and gentlemen, appropriately titled division here in Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Oh, that man has a bucket on his head. He's getting beat with a belt.
No count out, no disqualifications. These guys can use whatever they want, anything that's not nailed down. Heck, even if it is nailed down, if you can figure out a way to use it, it's all legal.
Drop kicking the street sign.
Look out. Oh.
And DL3 looks like he's doing a callback, as they say in the business, to a former life of his.
He grabbed an old prop from his days as the ringmaster and is using his whip.
Oh. It's all legal.
Somehow, some way, DL3 is taking control of this match.
He is not the person that I would think would be in charge of an Anarchy Rules match, but right now,
yeah, me either.
Control.
Well, he's got that clipboard now. He's got that clipboard placed right into the face of Billy O.
Notice where it was placed. Underneath the throat, guys.
That had to hurt. Wait a second. Amon's got the chain now, choking DL3 with it.
Speaking of the throat.
Uh-oh. Wait, is Amon swinging the man around by his head?
He's winding that chain around the neck of DL3.
Whatever you call it, this is not going to end well for DL3.
If ever there was a time that the director, the star, the producer needed a stunt double, this is about it.
Here come the Bro Gods.
Here comes his, I don't know, he calls the Bro Gods his production team. And yes, it's all legal. And this is a situation where the numbers game certainly works in the favor of DL3.
Well, and as well it should. Wait a second, looks like they're setting up for the snapshot.
Uh-oh.
Just drives Billy O head first right down into the mat. Wait a second. Cardinal in the ring. It appears to me that DL3, I think, crawled underneath the ring.
Whoa.
Cardinal cleaning house.
As he always does, but Cardinal never gets his hands on the guy that he wants the most.
Can't touch him.
DL3 not just a star and a producer, he's also apparently an escape artist.
The man's running and he's hiding.
Well, as Cardinal battles the entourage backstage, we still have an Anarchy Rules match continuing here.
Ooh, there's a sledgehammer.
The winner here will join Zoe and Tony Gunn in the first round of the tournament. Oh, hold on, we got more company. The Void, including Houdini and Chase Destiny. Houdini was kidnapped by Amon at the Saturday Night Special, and last week we found that he had been possessed by Satan's favorite sinner, Aloe, Billy O's tag team partner here. This is too much to call.
This is Anarchy.
Indeed it is.
This is completely nuts. Billy O attempting to get his wits about him in the ring. Aloysius Hamilton and Amon.
Hurt Amon. You can't hurt Amon.
They're just brawling on the floor. Houdini with a sledge to the back. Here comes Chase Destiny now, and they're fighting Amon to the back.
Wait a minute, the Void just took Aloe to the back? Oh my.
That is a very pissed off Michael Hayes.
I told you his mindset was even more troubling than normal. Well, I thought the chaos was over.
This is anarchy. You can always
Wait a minute.
And DL3 has advanced into the first round
DL3
of the Anarchy tournament. We don't have a microphone to announce that because of Michael Hayes.
It's crap. Dean Hill, you're a joke. Randy Royal, you're over the hill. That belt, that championship is mine. This company is mine. Nothing can be said to change that. I want my heavyweight title shot right now. Get all this crap out of the ring. Get all this crap out of the ring.
Hayes calling out Dean Hill.
I would say Mike's lost it, but I don't know if he really ever had it. Bottom line, he snapped, guys.
You came out here months ago and you wanted to burn the American flag, and I had to come out here and put an end to it. You wanted to take a knee during the national anthem, and I had to come out here and put an end to it. Every bit of chaos that you've caused over the few months here in OVW, I have had to put an end to it. You're demanding a rematch? I'm out here right now to put an end to it. You're fired.
What?
No! He can't do that!
Yes, he can!
Look at the look on Michael Hayes' face.
Chaos
stunned.
Ended in OVW.
No.
Michael Hayes just got a pink slip.
That man brought prestige to the OVW title. That man was a model champion.
That man's headed for the unemployment line.